David Eustace, we've got the IJC coming up on Wednesday night. It's your first meeting at the IJC as a trainer, of course. You've got Jumbo Fortune. You've ended up with a certain Hugh Bowman on as well, which can't be a bad thing.
Yeah, it's funny how it works out. Hugh asked if he could ride after last start, and I said, sorry, we're going to the IJC, and he's ended up on his back. So good result, good gate. And, he hasn't had too many goes at the Valley, but, the way he's ridden patiently and needs speed on, obviously timing and momentum is going to be key, but if everything falls his way, I think, funnily enough, it could be a track that suits, and he's ran some reasonable races there as well.
I know, granted, we have spoken about him previously, and obviously his percentage as far as winning races is rather low, granted, just a one-time winner, but you seem to have him going sweetly enough this season. I mean, he's never really run a bad race for you so far.
No, well, he's sort of extremely likeable, but also frustrating, but, you can't really knock a horse who's had 5 starts for, 3 seconds, a third and a fourth, so, he's earning plenty of prize money for his owners. He's great to have around the yard. He likes his work and he's sound, and I'm sure he'll run well again.
You've just tweaked the headgear with him, you've changed it around a little bit. Visors, first time off for the blinker. Is that just trying to eke out as much as you can?
Yeah, exactly. James said after last start, maybe try something different. So we are, and hopefully it works.
Just having a look ahead after Wednesday night, it's obviously the big day for the international meeting on Sunday. Bit of a family affair this for the Eustaces, and Harry's obviously got a runner, and he's going to be, I think, the 4th family member now to have runners here in Hong Kong? Yeah,
look, it's obviously a very exciting week. Great for Harry's horse to be here, and to see him training every day, and his team. Laura's doing a great job. And Jerome and Kieran's got runners, so Sam Friedman is a great mate of mine. So yeah, it's obviously just great to be a part of it, and hopefully we can all get together and enjoy it, and hopefully they will run well too.
Look, Ferraris, Wednesday night, we're off to Happy Valley, obviously a big night of racing. You've got Street Conqueror, last start winner in race 6. He did it quite well last time, didn't he, on stable debut?
Yeah, he did. It was a smart win. He was in great form going into that run, and seems to have sort of improved off the back of it, which is always nice to see and feel. So yeah, going there hopeful.
Sort of typical of Happy Valley finish. He sort of burst through, but he showed that really good turn of foot that sort of put it to bed, didn't he? Really?
Yeah, he did. I think his first win in Hong Kong, he sort of came from the clouds and flew over the top of them. So that was sort of what we were trying to replicate. And yeah, like you said, he turned on really well when he had to. He's obviously drawn out 10. For him, it's not too much of a concern, because he probably is going to get back and race sort of towards middle to the rear of the field, and be looking for that explosive turn of foot again.
He's gone up to £5. I guess it never gets any easier, but he's very much a horse in form, and obviously trained by a man in form as well.
Yeah, 100%. He goes up, but he's a stocky, sort of big horse, so he should be able to shoulder it no problem. But I think if we can burn no tickets early on and sort of ask for an effort late, there's no reason why he shouldn't finish off like he did his last run.
Look, I was crunching a few numbers when doing the form. You're up to 14 winners this season. You got to 28 last year, so you're halfway there, and we haven't even got to the turn of the year. Things are going great.
Yeah, look, last season somewhat disappointing from the season before that. So yeah, it'll be good to sort of get over that number and see how high we can get.
Need a few horses like My Wish. He must be gaining more and more sort of time in your heart at the moment, because he's doing a really good job.
Yeah, definitely. He's a small, but he's as genuine as they come. He's got a massive heart in him, and I think that's all you could just really ask for. He's not the easiest of customers, but he makes up for it with his ability. So yeah, looking forward to riding him again.
Vincent Ho, reigning IJC champion. The draw was made yesterday. You've ended up with Jumbo Legend, which was a stroke of genius. He's a horse you know really well.
Yeah, what a coincidence. Good to be on him, of course, which I know very well. Got a great turn of foot, but hopefully the race panned out well and have some pace on him.
How reliant is he, Vincent, on that strong pace? Because he's looked so dominant late when he does let down and finish off strongly. I mean, just having a quick look on paper, it doesn't look to be the strongest tempo, but I guess you'd be hoping that isn't the case.
Yeah, let's hope there will be some pace on, but at least we had a better draw, so it doesn't need to be too far back. It can be a bit closer if the pace wasn't too quick.
I mean, sort of at this level, from a good draw, etc. I mean, he's very much a solid Happy Valley horse nowadays, isn't he, with his form?
Yeah, I mean, Shartin is still ran well. He had a prep run early this season, so Happy Valley, of course, yeah, won there. But even Shartin, I think, one day he might be performing there.
Vincent, we know how much you enjoy sort of travelling and seeing a bit of the world. The world's coming to see us this time around, obviously with the international jockeys. How excited do you get, obviously being a Hong Kong hometown hero, if you were, to ride against some of these guys and girls?
It's always a privilege to ride against all in the same races with all the top jockeys. We have seen each other during the summer or during the winter here, so it's good fun to be out there for sure. We do our best, but also enjoying to ride with them.
Plan very much to go back to back as well.
Well, yeah, optimistic. Just do my best each race and let's see how it goes.
Hugh Bowman, previous winner of the IJC. It's a big night coming up at the Valley on Wednesday night, and we had the draw and the rider allocation yesterday. Those rides look pretty tasty for you.
Yeah, I have fared quite well in the draw. I mean, that's going to be another thing to get the job done, but no, we're going into the IJC with some handy rides, very open races. I think it's going to be an outstanding night's racing, and honoured to be a part of it.
Race 8, you're riding GUSTOSISIMO, last start winner for Tony Cruz. You've got a couple for Tony, in fact you've got Lavera as well, but GUSTOSISIMO, I know you've never ridden him before, but just having a look back at his win last time, he went forward, he was positive on him, and you got the job done. You're drawn well here on Wednesday night.
Well, he was very well backed last start, noticeably, and performed accordingly, so he's got a better draw this time. It's a very open race. I think there's a bit more depth to this race than the race he won last start, but in saying that, he's going in with outstanding form. He's been consistent all season, and yeah, he's got a good draw. He's got a lot in his favour, so hopefully he can win.
It's interesting you say it because the horse at the top, Sugar, you won on last time, so you certainly know at least one of his rivals quite well.
Yeah, that's right. And like I said, it's a very open race, but we've drawn well. He's got the tactical speed. Quite happy to lead if nothing takes it up, but he's coming from a really solid last start win, and hopefully he can repeat that performance.
Hugh, you've ridden in a few of these sort of competitions. I guess this one ultra special now that you're based here as well.
Well, it's very nice to be representing Hong Kong this year. I've ridden in it many times, as I said, and it's always a great jockey challenge to be part of. I think in my personal opinion, it leads the way in global jockey challenges, and it's always fun to ride against your peers from around the world and catch up with them, and without the pressure of being a signature race. It's a bit more relaxed than that, but still it's good prize money on offer, and it's a very unique circuit, as we know, and to be representing Hong Kong is a huge honour, as I said.